But all these teams that have competed in this tournament, they've done spectacular. Oh, that's the ultimate, the fear, plus the electrocute. Oh, that charm bought a little bit of space. The Q is going to be missing. Flash forward. That's exactly what they were looking for the first time, and they get it this time. No ult, no flash. The kill goes over to Jarvan. And BBC, they're on the board now. The Renekton has the dominance. He can look to dive this underneath the turret. They're going to chase this Ahri out. Flash and the smite expended from different people, but ultimately he's going to eat on the tower. Oh. Save the fishes. Doesn't have the mana to get over with the Flag of Jack, and also it being on cooldown prevents him from getting it, but God, if he had the mana, that would be a very dead Ahri. But Sifil going to be very happy to get the kill on top of... Oh, Black Mage. This might be his opportunity to buy a little bit of gold, or get a little bit of gold. Gets the shutdown from the Vex. He's going to inject a little bit of gold in his pocket. Just an opportunity there. And absolutely seized it. Flash forward, wave, Save the Fishes is here. There's going to be bubble onto one. The ultimate from Yushi goes absolutely nowhere. Fire and Ice going to be forced to run away now. Udyr just arrives just to watch his ADC die in absolute agony. And says, well, I wish I could have done something about that, but unfortunately I couldn't. Ooh, even Torres getting pushed out by Inbred here on this top side. Don't get stunned. That shield does quite a bit. Oh, he's getting wrapped on here, though. Inbred has put on a little too far. What else can he give with this Dominus? One more auto would do it. Packing now. Black Mage needs to try and watch out. Inbred loser. He's about to have the Dominus drop off. Black Mage slowly stacking that damage. No one around to help him. They're just assuming Black Mage will just kind of get this done. Inbred, one more auto would do it. Gets the double kill all on his own. Where was Brojo? Half the long-term face tank of Baron and damage from the likes of Sivir and Ahri. Oh, Cataclysm on top of Fire and Ice. That's the ultimate from the Vex. The Fear and the ultimate from the Seraphine just not able to buy any amount of time. The re-aggress onto the ultimate from Sifil. Not going to be able to get the reset. Does manage to live for now. Inbred, though, happy to clean that up. Sifil gets the reset based off of that kill, and now they can look. Now BBC, thankfully, doing what I've been asking people to do for a long time now, which is to start to spread this Baron out. They're going to send 3 mid, knock down this inhibitor, then they can rotate towards the top side, look to start to knock down some of those towers. But Brojo, egress on to Sifil. What else can he get? He's going to manage to trade 1 for 1. Sony Waffle wants to trap forward, trying to get Black Mage. It's a 1 for 1 trade there. Now Save the Fishes is involved in the fight. Fire and Ice nowhere to go, but Chicken Thuggy screaming for help, and eventually it'll just be a trade there. So it's 4 dead for 3 on the side of Momentum. And Save the Fishes, he may be the next one going down. Trying to see if he can kill Brojo here. Passively shielding is very, very tanky. So is Save the Fishes. I don't think he's realistically going to be able to go anywhere. Charm lands. Torres putting the damage into the Jarvan. Flash forward. No more available for Torres. But yeah, Brojo should just be able to knock down Save the Fishes. Can he get another flag and drag? Yes, he can. But Brojo is fast. Yeah, we'll just passively knock him down. A very, very long extended run there. But eventually, Jarvan dies. They want to stay. They overstayed the last time for an inhibitor. They managed to get it. They want to walk over to the left, but that may not be their sides to get. Brojo taking immediately deleted by the Elder. Cataclysm canceled now that they've got what they wanted. Black Mage, the next to fall. Yushi going to get bubbled up. Jarvan flag drag, double kill for the Corki. Sunny Waffle going to feel fantastic about that. It is 3-4 dead for the side of Momentum, and this game, only 30 minutes old, is going to be ending right here. BBC, they strike first in this series. And though it is not, one win does not a series make, it is a great way to start. Sifil still managing to land. Elder Beam comes out. They're going to put the finishing touches here on this dragon, on this final turret. Double kill for Sifil. And yeah, game 1 going over to BBC. Fantastic. We've got our series well in hand. Kind of do things the hard way and land all the bandage tosses. Oh, Torres. Autos would do it. Wants to play if he can pull Torres underneath the tournament. Torres, ooh, does take 1. Yep, he might be dead here. Save the Fishes has access to his flash. The Q from Xerath going to go wide, but that's going to set up potentially a cleaver. Yeah, he's dead no matter what here, so don't burn the flash. Yeah, just shouldn't have burned the flash. I burn it for really a whole lot of nothing. Moon wants to see what else he can make happen here, though. Save the Fishes. Could potentially start to trade. Is just going to passively start healing up. Sifil helping out here. The Q. Ooh, one more auto would do it, but a Mumu healing through due to the jungle item. And is going to get a double kill. That's huge, huge, huge from Momentum. Trying to build some momentum and getting some early kills already on to that Mumu. Now, this shouldn't be too much of an issue for them to walk out of this, but the Xerath ulti on top of that's going to make this even a little bit more complicated. Wish comes out. Xerath ulti expended. Teleport sent. Black Mage. He wants to try and get both if he can. Sunny Waffle not going to expend the flash if he can absolutely avoid it. Oh, the ult even knocks them back. The Black Mage now going to be forced to go underneath the turret, potentially get anything more. Chicken Thuggy going to expend his ultimate. And Amumu here for a little bit more follow-up. They need to clear this wave unless they want to give up the tower. Brojo gets one. Getting knocked over the tower. Momentum starting to find a really, really good fight here. They're going to knock down 4 members of BBC. They're trying to cut the remainder of the Momentum team from ever getting over to him. If they could cut off this rotation, this would be huge. Being able to stop that mid laner, or that top laner from getting able to do anything. Sunny Waffle, gets onto 2. Sifl, gonna be the next to fall. If they can try to get this Jinx going, that would be huge. He's going into Frenzy. Yushi, probably the next to fall. Emperor gonna be able to get over the wall, but it will be the next to fall. It's 3 dead in the blink of an eye for BBC. Momentum got the triple kill onto Fire and Ice, and now they're gonna be able to pick up their first dragon of the game. Chicken Thuggy realistically can't do anything. Save the fishes, though. You could try and walk in there and steal this. This is going to be immune to the CC. Wants to see if he can get it. He does! Oh, it's the Dragon Soul for Save the Fishes and for BBC. Walked in the middle of 4 people, slapped him around and said, thank you very much for the leash. Vision active across all these members. Torres just getting passively poked. That's the Xerath. That's going to knock out the Wish. Yushi, one more hit would do it, and now being forced to retreat. Fire and Ice now doesn't have the Soraka to keep her healthy. Now this might be the moment that BBC was looking for. Black Mage forced to use the ultimate to get to safety. A lot invested just to survive right now. Chains of Corruption on top of the Amumu, but they need to make sure he can't turn it. He doesn't. Sunny Waffle slays the Amumu. That is so much engaged down. BBC gets hit by the shockwave, but absolutely nothing else happening. But Inspired Loser wants to try and get even more damage. They've got the members of Momentum stuck underneath this turret. They're fishing a barrel. They can go nowhere. Inbred just passively taking up the turret. He's going to eventually drop. The Sifl, they can start to turn. This Fire and Ice is enraged, but it's not enough. Doesn't have a lot of health to play with. BBC, they want to collect these kills. They don't want to let it go. Just a little bit of damage will do it, and it does. Fire and Ice slain by Save the Fishes. They're going to get a double kill underneath the turret. The Ana the next to fall. And surely this Elder Dragon will be available for BBC. Huge play. They would like to get a little bit more. He's going to try and land the ultimate if he can. Nope, that's not going to happen. Sunny Waffle going to slay the sad little mummy right where he stands. And now the siege truly begins. Shockwave onto 4 people with absolutely no follow-up. Just trying to throw anything to get BBC to go away, but it's not going to work. Oh, nice catch by Torres. Oh, sorry, nice catch by Inbred Loser. Try to catch Torres on with it. Oh, Fire and Ice. The health bar's so low. Torres wants to hit him. The Elves are going to collect too. This might just be the end of the game, BBC. If they found their way to end it, the respawn timer is going to be fairly long. They have 5 alive. Black Mage, you got to try and find to do something. Wants to protect this base, but doesn't really have a way to do it. Got to find a way to get a kill. Get Frenzy onto this Jinx. Get to those squishier or lower health members, but there's just no way to do it. Everybody's body blocking. It's an ult on top of Black Mage, but they're going to kill Jinx before she can even go into the rage mode. And now they're just going to knock down the poor little Malphite. They're going to knock down the final tower, knock down the Nexus, and BBC, after a close second game, they're on match point.